Have you ever seen someone try to publicly humiliate another person, only to have it blow up in their face so spectacularly it leaves them speechless? That's exactly what we're going to break down today. Here on Aline, we love digging into these moments because they're not just about politics. They're about dignity, preparation, and the raw power of truth. The scene is a congressional hearing room, and the air is electric. On one side, you have Kash Patel, a former Trump official known for his fiery, confrontational style. He leans into the microphone with that smirk, the kind that says he's already decided he's won. And his target? Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett. Patel's plan was simple: belittle her. He wasn't just questioning her. He was trying to erase her qualifications, to paint her as shallow and unfit to even be in the room. He sneered, "Maybe you can clear something up for me. Was your background in, what was it, hair and makeup or social media consulting before you ran for Congress?" He was setting a trap, trying to make her look small for a soundbite. But here's where the entire dynamic of the room began to shift. Jasmine Crockett didn't flinch. She didn't get angry. She let his insults hang in the air, letting their ugliness sink in for everyone to hear. Then she leaned forward, her voice calm and crystal clear. "Mr. Patel," she began, "I understand why you're confused. It must be hard to see honesty when you built your own career without it." A few audible gasps broke the silence. She continued, systematically taking apart his attack. "Since you're so interested in my background, let me tell you what your research missed. I got my law degree from the University of Houston. I worked as a public defender. That means I stood with people who couldn't pay for expensive lawyers, fighting a system designed to convict them before trial." She held his gaze. "You might have built your name on special deals and comfortable political jobs. I built mine inside courtrooms where people's lives were at stake." The room was hers now. You could feel it. Patel, clearly feeling things slip away, decided to pull out the oldest trick in the book, the academic pop quiz. He tried to corner her with a complex legal question, asking her to explain the effects of the famous Supreme Court case, Marbury versus Madison. He sat back, arms crossed, expecting her to stumble. But Crockett didn't even blink. In fact, a small, knowing smile touched her lips. She didn't just answer the question. She broke it down flawlessly, explaining the history, the context, and its modern implications. Then, she delivered the final blow to his tactic. "You tried to make this seem like a test of legal knowledge," she said, her eyes steady. "But this isn't a law school classroom, Mr. Patel. It's the real world. And in the real world, quoting old case law doesn't protect people from unfairness. Understanding it does. Using it responsibly does." The room was stunned. She hadn't just passed his test. She had exposed it as a hollow performance. He tried one last time, dismissing the entire exchange as just noise, adding that the real decisions are made in rooms you're barely invited to. It was a final, desperate attempt to make her feel powerless. But he had just walked into her final, most powerful point. She stood up, her voice never rising, but filled with profound strength. "You're right about one thing," she said. "There are rooms where decisions are made, and for most of this country's history, people who look like me weren't allowed in them." The room was silent, hanging on her every word. "But you say this is noise? Then you haven't been listening. It matters when a mother loses her job because she took time off to care for a sick child. It matters when a student can't afford their asthma medicine. That's what I bring to this room." Then she looked directly at Patel. "I've been underestimated my whole life because I'm a black woman, because I came from a working-class family, because I speak the truth even when it's uncomfortable. But what you don't get," she said, letting the words land with precision, "is that everything you try to use against me, my background, my job, my voice, is exactly what makes me qualified to be here." The room erupted. It was a masterclass in turning attacks into armor. She didn't just win an argument. She demonstrated that preparation, dignity, and truth are more powerful than any cheap shot or condescending insult. So what do you think? What was the most powerful moment in that exchange? Have you ever had to stand your ground like that in your own life? Let me know in the comments below, because your stories matter. If this story inspired you, please share it and make sure you subscribe to Aline and hit that notification bell. We need more examples of strength and substance in the world. Thanks for watching.